This is chapter 15, picking up where we left off from Chem 1A. And I like the quotes that they have. Nobody, I suppose, could devote many years to the study of chemical kinetics without being conscious of the fascination of time and change. This is something that goes outside science into poetry. So one of the things that's going to be real different, especially in this chapter, is we're not just talking about a chemical reaction happening, we're talking about how long it takes for it to happen and how that happens. Okay, so we're going to be considering time. This is the first section, and the author has a story in it about lizards. So, not a biologist, but lizards are ectotherms, meaning their body temperature matches their environment. So when it's cold, a lizard's going to move slowly. When it's warm, they're going to be able to move more quickly. So what the author's kids figured out is they could take a glass of ice water and throw it on a lizard, right? It's hard to approach them when it's warm because they're fast, right? So you throw ice water on the lizard, and he gets cold and really sluggish, and then you can catch the lizard. And I'm sure they just, treated him very nicely and released him later, but that's beside the point. Why does the lizard slow down? Because everything that's happening in your body really is a chemical reaction. And the study of that is called biochemistry. So our bodies, we are not ectotherms. I'm not sure what the term for us is, but our bodies regulate our temperature very closely. So, 98.6, give or take a little tiny bit. And the reason for that is that all of these processes in our bodies a lot of them are very dependent on temperature. So the temperature slows down, the reaction slows down, and that may not be compatible with life, right? So our body controls the temperature. Well, we're going to look at chemical reactions and how the temperature affects the rate of their reactions. That's one of the things we're going to learn about. So the study of factors that affect rates of reactions is called kinetics, chemical kinetics. And so that's the subject for this first chapter. The ability to control the rate of a chemical reaction is really important in many situations. So the rate of fuel combustion, right? So, if you have an old-fashioned car, it's got gasoline in it, right? And so we want to control the rate at which the gasoline burns, right? Because if we just set it ablaze, that would not be functional. We want it to burn in a controlled manner. Biochemical reactions. These are influenced by temperature. They are also often very much controlled by enzymes. We'll learn a little bit more about that. When we study the factors that affect the rate of a chemical reaction, this helps us to understand how the reactions occur. Any questions yet?